What's up, everybody? It's KMB83. What's going on? I'm in my kitchen making uh something. Wait, hold on. Anyway, I'm making some tacos. Yeah, see that? Yeah. So every now and then I can cook. So take that, Martha Stewart. Today I just kind of wanted to discuss the fact that we all make comments on YouTube. Yes, we do. And I was like, well, the one comment that just really just it was a little ignorant, but I just thought it was funny actually. That we as a people spend so much time on color, division, and all this crap. I was, uh, you'll see my comment. I'm on. Anybody looks up India Arie, her brown skin song, beautiful song. How much she just enjoys that brown skin. She's more than likely talking about herself or her relationship with her guy that has that beautiful brown skin. Okay, I made a comment that simply said it's good to enjoy everybody as the human race. So I get back to really ignorant comments, light skin, black skin, or whatever. I mentioned all other cultures, but of course I'm light skinned, so I got to mention something about the fact that she just, she just for whatever reason decides to comment on the fact that light skin and black skin are the same black culture, and I'm like, culture has nothing to do with race. Number one, and two, I was talking about the fact that we are all a human race. That is it. I just thought it was funny, but anyway, I didn't really take offense. I just kind of laughed about it. But anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because there's so many people out there that are distracted by division. That's it. They're just distracted by social economic status. Dude, get out there and go help somebody. Get out there and go make a difference somewhere. Go volunteer somewhere. Go realize that there are more things to focus on in this world, in this life, than to be focused on what somebody's skin color looks like. Are you serious? Um. Anyway, people use whatever they can to distract somebody, and I'm gonna take just a few seconds, not long, to discuss this whole Trayvon Martin whatever case. Uh, and the reason why I don't really pay much attention is because I'm looking at what else is important here. Now, don't get it twisted. I made a visit recently to Memphis to the Civil Rights Museum. I was very impressed by the strides that we have made in history in efforts to unite everybody, because some other parts of the human race were so distracted by their hatred towards another person, and it had nothing to do with race. It was all hatred, period. So, I was reading some of those quotes from some of our quotable leaders there that discussed, hey, it was not the race difference that killed those people that died for civil rights. It was the spirit of hatred. It was a very spiritual thing. So it's the same spirit of division that decided to say, I'm just saying, on the comment. I know you were just saying, but what you are also eloquently stating is that you still go by a very small, what am I trying to say? Such a low vibration about the whole race thing. Like, really, it's time to go beyond that. Let's get better. Let's not to say act like you're better than everybody else, but let's think on a higher level. That's all I'm saying. Like, we have to consider when a world disaster hits us, it's not gonna say, the storm is not going to be like, oh, well, let me hit this white people over here and let me not touch these black people Or it's not going to say, let me hit all the Mexicans here. You know, that what kind of junk is that? I mean, that is just the most ridiculous thing ever. So, anyway, my comment about Trayvon Martin thing was the fact that all of these stories, see the fact that the media is only about distracting the people from what's really going on. Like, oh, by the way, gas is $4.27. You know, just, you know, little stuff like that. I mean, sometimes you'll see that on the news or whatnot, but it's not the highlight of anyone's day, seriously. Let's talk about China's food is poison, and people are dying by the millions on, I don't know, the other side of the world. Big picture things. People that you can tell it's not really that serious to those people that are making money. So basically, the news is those people that are making a lot of money, and to the people that aren't making any at all, to say, oh, look at how bad it is, you know, to produce that depression, you know, to where people just feel like there's no way out. Instead of looking outside and like being thankful, like, oh, I can breathe. I have breath in my body. You know. So, anyway, just looking at things from a different perspective is what I would encourage, instead of just being so focused on the negative. And, you know, I'm going to include the Bible on this, but sometimes you think like, if you think outside of the box and you want to be happy, you will think, you know, let's just, you know, find, you know, as easy as it is for people to find negative things to talk about, it seems like it would be 100 times harder to find positive things. So this is why I subscribe, you know, upload these videos to say, you know, kind of, and I use a funny theme of what Sweet Brown said, because ain't nobody has time for that. We don't. We are, if we look at life, we realize that we're only on this planet for a minute. I mean, that's how God looks at it. We're only on the planet for a minute, a high minute. And then what? A vapor after that? Maybe, just maybe you might find somebody that might come up on a video from this, you know, 100 years from now. They might find this video. They might find a video from somebody. Who knows? So, just I would look at that in retrospect, as opposed to just, you know, I attempt to look at the positive every day. So, and with this whole thing, I really, with justice being served and all of that, well, you wonder what kind of culture that the world is growing up in. Not to say that, like, oh, it's white culture, it's black culture. Let's look at, you know, culture as a whole. The Earth's culture, what is that? America's culture, what is that? So far, ain't looking so good. But what do we need to do? Look around, figure out what there is to show for. What negative things are out there that we can change into a positive. So that's all I got to say on that. I'm just really happy that that somebody just really used the opportunity to get educated. Not to sound arrogant, but I mean, common sense would show you that there's a difference when you look at outside of people. You can't be like, well, that Caucasian is the same as that Caucasian just because of their skin color. No. They might have a different background. You don't know that person. Let's not be ignorant, alright? That's all I gotta say. Love y'all.